Alright, so welcome back to my channel. So in the next 2 minutes we are going to see the outlook for BTC for the moment. Alright, so you could remember that in my previous video I called that BTC has a level that BTC must test here. I think that should be around January or thereabout. And then let me delete this out. That BTC have got a level that BTC must test here. And then in that video I said that I do not see BTC bullish until around the month of March or April. So we are already in the month of April and BTC is not exactly bullish. But then what do we see? We could see that BTC have actually come to the level that we wanted it to come, and BTC has tested it. So all of this sell is a pullback of the monthly time frame. Is that not so? Because there was a monthly time frame high. All right, so there's a monthly time frame high, and then what we see here is a pullback. Good. It's a pullback of all of the highs that has happened on the monthly time frame. So that's that. All right, so let's move quickly to the next time frame, the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, what do we see? We do not exactly, let me do this also, we do not exactly see anything on the weekly time frame unless that the monthly time frame has returned. Let me delete this so that we can see quickly. All right, so on the weekly time frame, what do we see? We do not exactly see any information on the weekly time frame, but then what do we see? What can we make of this? We can see this. All right, we plot a tendril line which tells us that BTC is still bearish, is not so. And then when you look at this position, you will see that something happened here. There was a weekly time frame bull. All right, the market had a bullish engulfer on the weekly time frame, and of course, when you have a bullish engulfer on the weekly time frame, you do not joke with it, which indicates that BTC could be preparing to rally to the upside around this place. But then we have got an obstacle here, which is this external trend line that BTC has to bridge it. BTC should bridge this external trend line first. All right. BTC should bridge it before we can be able to say, okay, for sure, BTC has now returned bullish. But then what we know is that one, BTC is at a support. BTC is as a support, and then but then what we see here is that BTC is as a support, but then also the weekly bearish engulfer that we can see, the market seems to be violating it. But then when we see a bullish engulfer on the weekly or the monthly time frame, we must have to pay attention to it. So what do we do? No information on the weekly time frame yet. What do we do? Straight up we move to the daily time frame. All right, so on the daily time frame, what can we see? The information also on the daily time frame. Okay, but I can see an interland trend line, and I can see an internal trend that looks as though it's about to be violated. I can also see a support here. Okay, good. I can see a support here. So these are the two things I can only see on this place. But then also I can see a break of structure to the upside. Good. A break of structure to the upside on the daily time frame of this. This is it. So the market has broken structure to the upside, and then all of this is actually a pullback. And then so there's exactly no information. See guys, when there's exactly an information that the market is telling us at the moment, we do not want to force it. All right, we do not want to force it and then begin to tell the market to tell us what it is not saying. So at the moment on the daily time frame, the only thing I can see break of structure to the upside, and then I can see that all of these are pullbacks, and then also I can see that the market is already attempting to bridge my trend line to the upside. So but what do? We move down to the 4-hour time frame quickly. Okay, so on the 4-hour time frame, what do I see? Very beautiful. These are the things I can see on the 4-hour time frame. Now on the 4-hour time frame, I can see one level. Okay. Two level. This is a second level. All right, good. This is a second level. All right. So what are my expectations here? Because I am already favoring BTC to the upside. because I'm already favoring BTC to the upside than I am to the downside. All right. So what do I do? Okay, but then I'm seeing something. Wait. There's something that I can see now, which will have to, which has just drawn my attention. I can see that BTC has broken this trend line to the downside. Okay. So there's a violation of this trend line to the downside. Let me zoom out. Zoom in rather, so that we can see clearly. All right, so I can see that BTC has violated this trend line. Let me plot it exactly how it should be. Good. Okay, so you can see there's a violation of this trend line already to the downside, and then we already have candles printing below, so which means that BTC is giving us a sign that he is about to fall down to this level that I marked below. Is that not so? But then even when BTC gets to that point, what am I favoring? This is what I see on BTC. From this level, BTC should break here and break this level. When this happens, BTC is bullish, my guy. So if BTC drops back down into this level below, all right, and BTC returns back up and breaks that level that I marked now, it then means that BTC is now bullish. And if that happens, okay, glory, hallelujah. If that happens, what do we do from there? So if that happens, what do we do from this level? Is to take it up from that point. So this is what we see currently on BTC. So for this week, BTC is to buy a bit, but then I will be sitting on my hand to watch what will happen at these two different levels. When BTC gets to this level below, I want to see what BTC is doing there, and then when that happens, if BTC breaks that level, it then means that this analysis becomes invalid, and then I will have to return back to then call the next thing we are seeing on BTC. But as it stands currently now, this is what we are seeing. So you can take a screenshot of what we are seeing on the BTC. Is that okay? All right, so thank you for watching to the end. Just give this video a thumb up and then click the subscription button if you haven't done that. Thank you. Bye bye. Peace out for now. I love you. And if you have a question, drop it on the comment section and I'll be responding to them as soon as I see them.